Straight. Look, you already know what it is. Safari here. I'm locked in, and yo, check it out. Right now, you are watching You Just Got Juiced. Look, these are the reactions, and if you ain't subscribed yet, then what the hell on God's green earth are you waiting for? Alright? I'm watching it. I want to see some reactions. So it's all about You Just Got Juiced reactions. Make sure you logged in, checked in, subscribed in, watch it, and, you know, make sure it's everything proper, lock up, plastic, and proper, and straight out, and not them mama, soba, crotches. Straight!
I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns. I swear this Euphoria track continuously ages like wine, bro. With every move that Drake continues to make, like dissing basketball players because they went to a show, or continuously rapping about a beef that everybody, including himself, says he's over. Kendrick Lamar is proving once again, without saying a word, that he decimated Drake. Not only did he decimate Drake's brand, but he decimated Drake's spirit, bro. You've never seen Drake this distraught about an event. And we've seen Drake distraught about a lot of shit. But this time, Drake is really hurt, bruh. He's really hurt. That battle did serious psychological damage to this guy. Not only is he dissing basketball players and all this shit, he's also suing. He's suing. I'm just like, how the hell are you suing somebody for dissing you and you dissing other motherfuckers who can't even respond? How do people back this stuff?
What did I miss? Nigga, you got humiliated and dissed. Nobody's better than Drake at losing and crying about it. So now he just released another crybaby anthem, What Did I Miss? This follows Gimme a Hug and A Heart Part 6. Dude, I've heard of explainer videos, but explainer songs? Nigga. And the song is literally trash because he's trying to be rah-rah and he bout these streets. Nigga, what you gonna be? A crip or a fucking cop? And one of the lines from the song is, how could people I love stand by pussies who try me? You have an open lawsuit, a rap beef lawsuit. You are legally the biggest pussy there is. He didn't try you. He came to your city twice and had people crip walking in New Ho King. He didn't just try you. He stuffed you. Okay? There's no more tough, Drake. You can't be tough. If your new music isn't about my lawyer freestyles, stop it. Talking about what did I miss? Nigga, you got cooked. And your new bar sounds like a self-help book.
Drake doesn't just not understand black culture. He doesn't understand any culture. He doesn't understand how to move, period. Except how to impress his fucking incel fans. Because that's the only way any of this makes any sense. The only person who is falling for this victim act is someone who's a fucking incel. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because why does he have a video where he's got a bunch of guns laid out in front of him? Like he's got, mob ties, but he's currently trying to deal with that problem in court. Why would he do that? Why? Doesn't make any sense. And then this shit about him being mad at LeBron or whoever the fuck he's mad at, because it could be a couple people, but whoever he's mad at, man, what is his point? Like, his bars are so fucking shallow. He's talking about, everybody cares when you're giving out two tones, you're giving out watches to people, and you sharing bitches with people, you giving them prostitutes and shit. Everybody cares when it's like that. But, when it's important, nobody wants to help. Nobody's there until you're dead and all this. And that's cool and all, but like, you do realize that's not like a friend thing. Like, he's sitting here talking about exchanging watches. Drake, you're fucking rich. And they're fucking rich too. How important is a watch? Like, at a certain point, it's just like, Drake, are you actually friends with any of these people? Or is it just a thing where a bunch of people with money got together and did things that people with money do casually, and then when it wasn't convenient, they stopped doing it. You've yet to cite any real evidence in any of these songs that these people are your actual friends. Maybe they are, maybe they were, maybe you had good reason to think they were your actual friends, but you don't explain any of that in any of these songs. In the same way that all of your songs are like, oh my God, this woman did this, that, and the third, and it's not working out. And it's like, okay, maybe you need to stop messing with young women who clearly aren't interested in anything but your money. I know it's harder than that on paper, but at a certain point, it's like, can we get a little bit of personal responsibility? You already released this song. This shit is old news. Like, the way that this video came out, and it's like, why are you perpetuating the same victim narrative that you've already been perpetuating? You already did a fucking freestyle about this on the full Fighting Irish song on the Conductor beat. Why would you then turn around and give us the exact same song? I don't give a flying fuck if it's catchy or not. Who is this for? Who is this for other than a fucking incel? Who cares about Drake being a victim at this point? Do your throwaway bars and change the fucking narrative. If you don't fucking care about the beef no more and you want to show that you're really strong, change the fucking narrative. Do something else. Make the obligatory references you have to make and then do something new. Don't give us the same fucking song over again like we fucking stupid. I'm so fucking tired of this man. I never liked this man, but I'm really tired of this man. I don't want to hear about this.
Drake's song, What Did I Miss, should be called What Do Y'all Know? The real reason your crew left you, Drake, isn't just because you mess with PDF files. No. It's because they learned you steal from black culture. You use sounds without fully representing the communities that they come from. On tracks like Controller and One Dance, you use dance hall flows and slang, capitalizing on Caribbean culture without no Caribbean heritage yourself. You're an industry plant. You benefit from black culture without actively participating in it. You rap about struggles, but the only thing you struggle with is your identity. That's why you take your battles to courtrooms and labels. You had everything handed to you. To fit in, you've told stories about struggling financially, living in a small apartment in the Forest Hills area. But Forest Hill is a rich area. You pretend you know the black struggle, but they are lies. Drake is not from the streets of America. He doesn't understand the struggle, but he poses as someone who does. Drake blends melody and pop for commercial appeal. He represents himself as someone worthy to battle against Kendrick Lamar. Drake is not like us.
What did I miss?
He copied my whole fucking flow.
That gets me through the phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
You know, they say imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Right now, I'm flattered. You got 48 hours to make this right.
In 34 hours, I'm gonna stop being flattered. I'm not Meek Mill. I'll put Jimmy back in the wheelchair. Right now, it's all fun and game, but don't make me speak on the family, Crody. You have one of the following options. You can either sign me to OVO as an artist, a content creator, or a writer, because Lord knows you like your writer. You can give me an executive position at Nike, whether it be in content creation or creation. You can just give me a nice little 6-figure check, you know, just looking out light skin to light skin, because you know I have been cracking niggas up. I be viral all the time. You could just look out for me on some light skin shit. I know what you did for Drewski, for Ben Adon. You could do the same thing for Brandon Jamal. You could bring me on tour. Like I said, right now I'm flattered. In 34 hours I will no longer be.
Gosh, as a former Aubrey Angel, I just want Drake to rest. I just want him to rest. He is so bothered. And everything that he's been doing since this battle with Kendrick has not been a good look. And I don't think it's healthy for him. Like he's very, 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 very bothered, very upset. And I don't even think that his feelings are invalid, but it's like he's so bothered and he keeps bothering us. Like, go home. Take the break that you were supposed to take after For All the Dogs. Take the year or two. Let us miss you. Take the time off, because he keeps bothering us. And then everything that he's doing is just like, it's not a good look. It's fucking up his legacy. Absolutely. And, you know, the Ovi hoes, they're not going to tell him that, right? Because a lot of those people, they're not true hip hop fans. And I don't even think a lot of them are true fans of Drake, if I'm being honest. I think a lot of this has to do just like with where we're at in our country right now and the bigotry and the racism. And a lot of those people are his fans right now, right? But I'm a real Drake fan, right? Okay? Like me and Drake are like in the same age group. So we grew up with the same reverence for hip hop. Filing a lawsuit, that's not hip hop. Filing a lawsuit because of the diss song during a battle in which you said some horrible things to Kendrick and about his family, about his partner, like filing a lawsuit is not hip hop. He's never going to get back where he was at. He's never going to get back what he once had. And he needs to accept that. But he keeps bothering us because he wants that back. Every time he pops out, every time he's been releasing music since that battle, he has not gotten what he wants. He has not gotten the response. He has not gotten the reverence that he once had, and he wants it back so bad. But it's just never going to happen. And I just want somebody around him to let him know, like, it's okay. You had your time, bro. Like, you had your time, but you can't file a lawsuit and think that you're going to be at the top of the hip hop game. You can't be on stream with whatever that white streamer was and say, oh, hip hop is weird right now. Rap is weird right now. And think that it's not going to happen. It's over. It's over. And I won't say that he won't put out music that will be successful, but he's never going to have that height that he had. He's never going to have that again. It's done. It's over with. And I just want him to recognize that. I don't think this is healthy. And I say this as somebody who loved Drake. I really did. From the beginning, like I've been a fan since Degrassi, but I just want him to just rest and let it go. Like the song wasn't even bad. I think the rollout is creative, you know, what he did, but it's like you're releasing it on July 4th. Kendrick released a Not Like Us music video last year on July 4th. It doesn't even have the same impact. Like you're copying him. This isn't even fully creative because you're releasing it on the same day that he did last year, but you're Canadian. This isn't even your holiday. This isn't your country. Like it would have been better if he did it on like some Canadian holiday. I think I just want him to rest. It's over. As far as his peak, he did some amazing things, but it's never going to be the same again. You cannot file a lawsuit because of the diss record and think that you're going to be in the same space and place that you were before in this game. That's just not going to happen. And let it go. LeBron went to the pop out. Let it go. Like you're really crying about LeBron. I can't believe he's messing up his legacy like this. This is horrible.
Drake is a weird one because I thought we were trying to get the party lit. Why are we still beefing with people? You can't pull off the gangster gun aesthetic if you have an open case on defamation because somebody called you a pedophile, bro. That doesn't make any sense. Sounds like you running out of gimmicks. Like that's what it sounds like. And then the transition to the back of the Krusty Krab makes it even worse. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't understand what Drake is going through. I think he's having an identity crisis. And the Iceman might really be a good album. But people are always going to look in and speculate and critique Drake because of how bad he handled this beef. Like, just how terrible. He could have just moved on and just kept making music. But the truth of the matter is that he still wants this attention. Y'all keep saying that Kendrick keeps responding or keeps talking about the beef. Drake keeps talking about it too. He keeps bringing it up as well. A guy who clearly said, hey, man, let's stop all this beef. Let's just go back to partying. And now in the next album rollout, he's back to talking shit about people. Come on, bro. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm so glad you said this because it's the truth. Drake is chart obsessed. So he's going to continue to put out songs, so many songs every year, a project every year, 2 projects every year, because he wants to remain on the charts. That's all he really cares about at this point. It's clearly quantity over quality. And it's been that way with him since like 2016, 2017. So instead of taking a break like Tyler, the Creator does, or like Frank Ocean, or like Playboi Carti, or any other artist, Kendrick, like Cole, he doesn't take breaks, right? Because he wants to be on the charts. He is chart and number obsessed. That is why he's suing. That is what this lawsuit is about. He's upset because of the numbers on the chart that Kendrick was putting up. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. So he's going to continue to flood the streets with this lackluster, uninspired music and hope that something sticks. But clearly that's not happening. Because why are you premiering or giving us a snippet and a preview and telling us about a new project that you're putting out when you just put out a project with Party Next Door in February? Why aren't you and Party Next Door releasing singles, doing videos, doing shows, or getting ready for a tour, something? Why would you release that and then move on to the next thing? And then before Party Next Door, it was like the hard drive stuff that he released. He's done a couple of features and that didn't go well. I don't know. He's chart obsessed. And that's what this whole lawsuit was about. He did not like the fact, even though Kendrick has always done numbers, for some reason this really bothered him that Kendrick and Not Like Us was doing so well. Because he is chart obsessed.
I hate LeBron, all of my friends left made. I'm about to go catch a case. By that I mean, I'm gonna stand by some guns, not talking about the other thing. Speaking of which, why do my friends hate me? Could it be that I'm a pain? Nah, they should be ashamed. Abandoned the boy, now I'm alone in the rain. I swear I don't care though. It just haunts my dream every night like a Love Island episode. Everyone said I'm a freak, so Drake, I'm gonna play this beat again. You're not allowed to talk about your friends that abandon you. Damn. Or about the beef. Right. Or about how you don't care no more, even though you still the only one bringing it up. For sure, bro. I got you. I got you. Here we go. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. 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 She got some ass. Yeah. Does she? Kinda. Beat switch. B-Switch. We did it on Travis Scott song once. You gotta let me cook, Crody. You gotta let me cook. You're cooking, bro. You're cooking. It's just some bullshit, though. It's just six gonna like it. And I'ma have 20 songs on the album, all talking about the same shit.
So Drake started his album rollout for his Iceman album, and he started it with a track called What Did I Miss?, which is full of a lot of disses. A lot of subliminal disses being thrown in that song. Right? And then he even previewed another song that has a lot more sneak disses in it too. And you know what that made me think? Because these are 2 tracks throwing subliminals and disses out at a bunch of people. You know what that made me think? A lot of y'all owe this man Pusha T an apology. Yes, a lot of y'all owe this man Pusha T an apology. Matter of fact, if you was in my comments complaining about Pusha T dissing to roll out an album, or you were in my comments calling him a clout chase or whatever, he only doing this because he need album sales, why didn't he just talk to them or do this years ago? He could have did it on a one-to-one, but he chose to do this during the album rollout because he needs the sales and shit. All of y'all niggas in my comments and all of y'all other content creators, yes, all of you content creators. Matter of fact, if you know a content creator that fits the description, tag him in my comments. I want apologies from all of y'all. From all of y'all. Pull up. I'm ready to hear y'all out. I'm ready to hear y'all out, gang. Because we just were trying to break down who he saw. Is it DeMar DeRozan? Is it LeBron James? Is he talking about Future? Is he talking about Metro? No, I think this one fits A$AP Rocky. Could he be referring to YG? We sitting there trying to figure out who he's dissing, right? And y'all enjoy, oh my God, this is my glorious king. This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT. That's what y'all was saying, right? But when Pusha T is coming live and direct, right? When he drops a song, right, and Ace trumpets, and it got some shots like, damn, I feel like he might be talking about Kanye West. It seems like it's a shot at Kanye West. He's like, oh, yo, I'm gonna sit down for an interview and tell you this is about Kanye West. And this is how I feel about Kanye West. And this is why I feel this way about Kanye West. And then he has another verse. Is this about Kanye West or this is about Travis Scott? He sits down, this is about Travis Scott. And this is why it's about Travis Scott. Travis Scott trying to play the middle. He pulled up. He was showing off for Pharrell. Oh, Pharrell, I love you so much. You my idol, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, there's a verse dissing Pharrell on the same album that you came to play for us without that verse. You feel me? And then now we hear you with a verse that's dissing. You feel me? Now you try to play the middle. I don't like that. But when Drake talks about people playing the middle and being fake, oh my God, it's my glorious king. Why they all so fake to my king? And he's so right. And I want apologies from all of you niggas. All of you niggas. This is hip hop. This has always been hip hop. Now, I'm someone who enjoyed the What Did I Miss song. It's not groundbreaking to me. It's not better than the 2 tracks we got from the clip so far, though, as far as rapping goes. But I'm always, the first thing I said when I was reviewing Drake's song is, yes, let's air out those grievances. That's what I like. I don't like all this fake shit. And that's one thing that confused me about Drake, because he's been talking about no friends in the industry for like a decade at this point, and then he'd be mad that he gets upset that people aren't really his friends in the industry. It's like, bro, you keep telling us this, you feel me? But yeah, air out your grievances. But if we gonna let one person do it, what's the problem when he does it? Y'all mad that he's sitting down and explaining why he don't like these people? So y'all telling me y'all would prefer it to be subliminal messages and nobody to ever explain nothing, and then we gotta play guessing games, and I guess 2-3 years later down the line, when we get a retort from another rapper that's coming at the rapper who was sneak dissing, then they're clout chasing? Or it's a 20v1, because this is what happened with Drake. Drake been sneak dissing people for years, and a lot of y'all had no idea who. That's why I'll talk about this in the content, because I want people to try to follow what the fuck he's talking about. Because I don't want it to be 2 years later, and then people start coming back at Drake, and then y'all be like, oh my God, why are all these people ganging up on Drake? Not knowing that he was already dissing these people. Pusha T is telling y'all clearly who he's dissing, and y'all crying about it and calling it clout chasing. But when Drake does it, it's cool. Is it because Drake is popular, so he's allowed to diss people? What standard are we even using these days, bro? None of this shit makes sense anymore, bro. Y'all really confusing me. But I want apologies in the comments. Till next time, I'm out of here. You shit.
Okay. If you made it this far, let me know who your best reactor is in this particular video. Your best bars, your best lines, your best reactions, leave them all in the comment section. Also, if you guys have any suggestion for me in terms of the things I need to improve on, leave them on the comment section. As always, thank you for the love, for the subscriptions, shares, likes, especially you guys' amazing comments is what keep me going. I love you all. To the next video, I'm out.
Dropped a new spoken word poem at LeBron. It's called What Did I Miss? I think he's yelling at other people too. What Did I Miss is a terrible song title. There was a list that circulated last year. I don't know if you heard. It was the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress, the way you interact with women, the way you interact with other people's wives, the way you interact with your own children, the way you interact with gambling, the way you interact with alcohol, the way you interact with drugs, the way you stand by Sexy Red and serious competition. Outside of all that, the song is literally, there's a line where he's like, I saw bro at the pop-up, but he's been with me since headlines. They've moved on and you can't. They've moved on from you. This sounds like a bitter breakup. Is this a Drake-up? He did say he was doing what COVID did and that you would never get over this, but it's been over a year, man. It's glaringly obvious what you missed. They put it to a beat, so you would remember it. It's cadenced. I thought this battle wouldn't hurt and all that, and then I see you pop out with an album, which there's no song that's an absolute standout. Nokia got notoriety because it was a single. And then this. We had like Kiki Do You Love Me, God's Plan, we had Headlines, we had Drake Summers, okay? No New Friends, I'm on one. Where is it, Drake?